Welcome back to Tutorial Tidbits. I'm Elizabeth St. Hilaire and I'm coming to you from Sacramento, California, which is my new location. Today I wanted to show you some of the brand new rubber stamps that I have in a new design line with Rubber Moon stamps. They're really fun contour drawing faces, and people have asked me, well, what am I going to do with faces in making paper for collage? Well, first of all, they're made out of lots of lines, which is fun if you just stamp them over each other. They'll just become line quality. But what I sort of had in mind was stamping them and then painting them in with watercolor or fluid acrylics and making fun little note cards, actually. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to use those stamps to make some fun note cards. The holiday season is coming, and maybe you just want to make your own cards. They're not super Christmassy, but they could be Happy New Year, or you could just make a New Year's resolution to send out more handwritten notes and set yourself up to make a pile of note cards that will carry you through the whole 2020. I do that. I set up and make just a slew of cards, and then I save them and use them for quite a while. And everyone seems to appreciate that, except for my son, who never goes to his mailbox because he doesn't think anyone is going to ever mail him anything. So I have to text him when I send him paper mail. It's a two-step process. Anyway, let's go check it out. Okay, so today I'm going to teach you how to use my new fun line art likenesses rubber stamp collection to create some great greeting cards. Now, I played with them out here last night, and I worked on some brown craft, what we call gatefold greeting cards. I bought these by mistake with the gatefold up the middle. Wasn't sure what I was getting, but I kind of like them, okay, except for, of course, your art has to go across the fold. So these are pre-made, pre-cut card blanks that I got at Michael's. You can also get them at art supply stores and stationery stores. And these are the brown craft. Here's another one that I did with 3 different faces, watercolor, and then I embellished a little bit with a white pen. So I am using Rubber Moon's Moonlight Duo stamp pad, and I also I have the line art faces. This set, they come as a cling foam like this without a backing, and then I have a plexiglass block that the gray foam sticks to. So you can use one block for your whole set of faces. You can just take them all on and off the one block, which makes them store well in your space, and they're lightweight and more portable that way. So when I'm using the ink pad, I do something that KP from Rubber Moon herself taught me. I take the pad and dab it over the stamp rather than trying to get the stamp to fit into the dark area of the pad. And this light area allows you to make sort of a tint, if you will. You add the white stamp to the blue stamp, and you can get a light and dark sort of faded effect. So you can see that a little closer here. He's got light and dark blue on him, and you can sort of mess around with both ends of this Moonlight Duo stamp. So then I'm going to stamp him onto, I've got a piece of watercolor paper here. So I'm going to turn him over and stamp him onto the watercolor paper. And you can see that he's sort of light and dark blue. We could make a solid dark blue of him, and you'll see the difference. If I make just dark, you'll see the effect of the Moonlight Duo pad. I'll put this next to him. So he's a little bit lighter, and you can make him even lighter yet by adding more white to this stamp. Then I'm going to take my Sakura Koi watercolor set, and I'm just going to play with adding some fun color to this guy. And the neat thing about the stamp pad is that it is permanent, and it's not going to bleed, and it's immediately dry, so that you can start painting, watercoloring your prints right away. Now, this can be fun for things other than gift cards. I mean, greeting cards. I've got holidays on the brain. But you can make fun little art prints. You can combine many of the faces together. There are 5 faces in the set. and I just like sort of playing with the watercolor with them. I think they make fun cards. My daughter really likes the lady with the big earrings, so that'll be the first one that I send her. And I like going outside the lines, extending the hair colors beyond where they are, sort of letting them bleed into the next one. So you can have fun making little neat watercolor illustrations or cards with the stamps. It is the line art likeness set. It's on rubbermoon.com. And just having fun making cards with those. Also, I enjoyed stamping the envelopes. So all of the, here's the one that my daughter likes. All of the envelopes that I made for the brown craft cards, I made, I stamped them. And then when I went to send one of them, I realized that the sticky glue on here is not very good. So it was a nice opportunity for me to use my own washi tape, which was also created for me by Rubber Moon. There's two different patterns, two different rolls, and it is a great way to seal this envelope because the glue is not very good on it. They were inexpensive blanks. So this one, let's see if I can find the end here because I don't have my glasses on. There we go. This one is the floral, and I'll just show you what it looks like on white so you can see it at its brightest. So there's the floral pattern, which is really pretty on the back of card envelopes or for craft projects. And the next one is a sort of a geometric abstract. That one. So they are really nice for the cards or other projects. And here are the stamps. They're my line art likenesses. They're fun to just play with watercolor. You might color them in with colored pencil or pastel or whatever you have on hand in the studio. I was just having fun with the watercolor and making some cute note cards with stamped envelopes to send to my kids at college and my mom, etc. So that's it, and thank you for being here.